but the elemental balance of this world will be thrown into turmoil for hundreds of years. Earth will shift. Skies will go mad. Seas will swell. Volcanoes will erupt. It'll be quite a show.
All of civilization will regress. The eruption of Mount Killerus alone will rob humanity of its source of flamestone, and consequently, of gunpowder.
Sounds fun. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure mankind will think of something. Go humans, right?
Just what do you think humans are?
The wellspring of all malevolence. Thus must emotion be quelled, and reason bring order to the world, until the day that humanity can repent and overcome their sins. I get that right?
You did. Inominet was awakened for that very purpose.
We are the instruments of change, hated for our sacrifice. We are the shadow of the shepherd who brings salvation.
Will you not return to our side? You still seem to think of yourself as a maven.
I can think of nothing more boring than your ideal world.
It is a world of purity.
A garden of fake flowers, good for show and nothing else.
It's a world of order built on righteous ideals.
Those ideals are twisted! Can a flower hold beauty if it does not wilt? Can a wolf be satisfied eating grass? The thought makes me rich, as do those who wish for it, and those content to live in shackles! Let the biting bugs go ahead and eat what they want to eat. Let the weeds grow where they want to grow. Some may look down on them and scoff at their foolishness, but their unwavering wills are proof that they're alive.
This is the most angry I've ever seen her.
If that's what you call evil, then I will live and die with evil as my mantra!
Then I have no choice but to crush you.
Used to treating people as bugs, aren't you?
We got your back, Magilou.
Wait. Now is not the time. His life belongs to the Lord of Calamity. Melchior Maven, I'll see you at the volcano. Don't you worry. I'll be sure to be there as you breathe your last.
Very well. It will save me the trouble of having to crush you one by one.
What's in her books? There was actually a cutscene about that. It was really pervy. He didn't stomp on the flower.
You haven't changed at all, Master.
What a nice bath.
What?
How was the men's side?
Oh, okay, good.
Not bad.
I thought it was about to show a hot
Feel
tub
warmer
scene.
now.
Your face is all red. In there too long?
No, I feel fine.
They actually went full anime for this.
You mind? Help me comb my hair.
Can I?
It'll
Yes,
take 10
please.
hours. I have 7 feet of hair.
Be careful, okay? I can't contain it.
Is that supposed to be like malevolence bleeding out of her?
Your hair is really beautiful.
If so, I don't really get that part, because she's a Therian and she's supposed to, like, consume malevolence.
You know, that power that I have. If I could master the silver flame, I might be able to turn you back into a human.
She's just stinky. Stinky
If
velvet.
we ever had a chance to start over, I'd love to cook for you every day.
She consumed a lot. She's
My
full.
quiches are
Oh my
much
gosh, she's a
better than
fatty.
anything they sell in the stores.
Okay, then I'll fetch the water and chop the firewood.
All by yourself?
Of course! I'm gonna get a lot taller soon, and I'm gonna get stronger too.
Yes, you will. I know you will.
Great, then I'll start looking for a way to master.
No. It's too late. I've made too many sacrifices. Too many to ever come back from. I can't.
But Velvet.
Even worse, I haven't stopped. I'm willing to sacrifice others to keep going forward. If we kill Inominat, what will happen to the Therians who are part of
This is
him?
a reincarnated
Will they
nephew.
return to normal?
Sweet home.
It's likely that they'll all die. I know it. I dug my own grave. But what about Kamoana and Medissa? More importantly, what about you, Fee? You are connected to him. I know I might die if I go through with this, but still I have to do it. Even if it means I have to sacrifice everyone that I know. Even you who saved me.
She's powering up.
The Lord of Calamity isn't a demon lord. She's just a selfish, horrible girl.
Reincarnation is not blood relation.
I have something to confess. I don't like being called Fee. I really don't. I think that name's too childish.
Luffy said the same thing to me.
I'm sure that he did. Velvet, you really don't understand boys at all.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Freaking 10-year-old you suck. This is why you're single.
It's okay. I forgive you.
He's like, your hair's too long. I give up.
Thank you. Luffy said.
Next name for him. Number 3.
Is Velvet in there?
Yeah,
Hey, just Gabo. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back.
but now's not the best time.
I'm here.
Dry up. Break time's over. The legates have arrived.
Really quickly. Hang on a second. There was... Oh, perfect. I found it.
Today I'm asking.
Hold on a sec. All right. So this whole thing with him being embarrassed to go with her into like the hot tub reminded me of this. I downloaded this meme the other day.
Today I'm asking my little brother if he's ever going to get married. Okay, so do you ever want to get married?
No,
Why?
because you're my sister.
Not.
Yeah, I'm laughing the second time I saw it. That was all I could think of. The whole time that he was like, I can't get in the shower with you, are you crazy? I was just thinking of this.
Another scarlet night.
And now a
Losing
much
your
more
nerve,
serious tone.
Velvet?
I think not.
Don't worry. Leave Shigure to me.
Where's Kurogane?
Here with me. Kurogane and I will cut Shigure down.
Does he talk? Is he a talking sword?
And Aizen. Sorry, but Melchior's mine to eat. Got it?
Got it. But at the very least, you're gonna let me watch.
Oh my gosh, Aizen.
Magilo,
Voyeur.
you do whatever you want. Go nuts out there.
I'm always nuts.
Benwick, when you see your chance, take the others back to the Von Eltia and await orders.
Aye, aye.
Luffy said.
Got my back.
Let's go.
Eleanor, keep Laphicet safe, please.
I will. Worry not.
Let's move. We go to kill the Exorcist Legates and engulf this world in the flames of chaos!
I'm just imagining Snake Mama like, wait, hold on a second.
Have a good trip.
Let's
See you soon, Kay.
have a good trip. That completely takes the wind out of it. Okay, it says there's 3 people to talk to.
A merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class 4 island. Some exorcist went there, and when they came back, they were laid up in bed, having awful nightmares. and
Another
seeing
Class 4
strange
island.
things in their sleep.
We've cleared all of them
What
so
sort
far.
of things?
Stuff like the walls moving and attacking them. Fairies flying in front of them. All kinds of weird.
Couldn't those just be demons they saw there?
Hey, I ain't done. Towards the end,
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Blind Demon. Thank you.
they were talking about not wanting to see people
Helping me pay for ramen.
They hated them.
They hated backs? What could that mean?
I don't know. That's what makes it so strange.
Maybe they saw the back of some demon on the island and they don't want to be reminded.
Your guess is as good as mine. But if you do decide to go, you'd best watch your backs.
Y'all ever see that JoJo episode where there was the guy that had like a monster on his back and he was constantly walking in a way where he was like moving backwards so you could only look at his front? And that just made people curious, so they were kept trying to see his back, but then when they would like try to and they would see it, it would be like a death sentence for them. It was a weird episode. But I mean, it's JoJo, so every episode's a weird episode.
Dear? Are you...
Bayorn, thank you for the 5 gifted, buddy. Mukluk Douglas, what thought of the original Dusk the 4th, this is Johnson Face, Huffles the 3rd, because you Shadows977, Justice Fight, Cake Hill, Wargasms, Zubir, Little Blind Demon, and Just Gable Gaming to the lab. Hope you enjoy us. Entertainment's on the way. Crank at the speakers, stop touch the speakers, give a voice everybody, please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge.
scared about something, Medusa? You can tell me about it. I'll listen. It's just us here, and my lips are sealed. Everyone knows I'm good at keeping secrets.
All right, I guess I'll tell you.
All right, go on.
Velvet and her friends left to go fight one last battle. It's a really important fight. For you,
It's not the last
for
battle.
me,
Artorias won't be
and
there.
for everyone in the whole wide world.
How important is it?
More than I can even imagine. And right now, nobody knows how it'll go. Or what will happen afterward.
That sounds scary.
It is. That's why I was thinking of praying for you to be safe, sweetie. No matter what happens. But it just feels strange to do that.
Strange? Why?
Because we're
Well,
monsters.
My god was someone who'd take away the feelings of those who prayed to him.
That's silly. Wouldn't he get lonely if he had nobody to pray to him?
Yeah, I think he would.
I think I understand. Something really big is about to happen and you're worried because you have no one to depend on. Don't worry.
Whoa.
I'm right here with you,
That was a
Medusa.
bit
And so are
insightful for the
Guile,
8-year-old
and
chain smoker.
Orthe, and Russ, and even the Rhino Stagros. So you're not
The
alone.
Rhinoceros.
Kamawana.
Or maybe a kid, a lizard, 2 dogs, and a beetle aren't much to depend on.
No, I think I can count on all of you more than I can that god at this point. Thank you, sweetie.
Better than a...
You know what would be funny, chat? Okay, so one of the Therians is a big bug. And when we beat it, it shrunk down to its original form. It's still a Therian, but it's a beetle. And Laphicet keeps it in his pocket because he likes the bug. And they call it Rhino Stagros because they're not sure if it's a rhino beetle or a stag beetle. It would be really funny if at some climactic moment, he's like, I choose you! And just yeets the beetle at the enemy, and it goes back to monster truck size in midair and just blast the other guy. Just like a truck hit him. I would love to see that. It's just after 30 hours of gameplay, just pull that out of his pocket and just yeet. And that's the coup de Gracie.
God, I'm not sure I'd go that far. But if I'm ever in danger, I know my mom will come rescue me. I know she will, so don't worry about me.
You're right. Your mother will protect you. I promise.
I meant you.
Yep, I know it.
Oh, Kamoana, Medusa. Surely there's some way we can save Kamoana and the others.
I couldn't tell you.
I just feel like I have to do something for Kamoana.
I got one more talk. What's over here? Oh, it's Grimoire.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Is the Griffin worth it, or skip it and go for Skyscale? Bjorn, long term, get every mount. Short term, I would focus on Skyscale before the Griffin. Unless you're rich, like maybe you won some lottery item and got a lot of gold, because the Griffin is a very short quest line, but it's 250 gold. The Skyscale is a very long quest line. It's useful in more locations, but it's only like 50 gold or less.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific about Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right. What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a large quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamoana greed, right?
Medusa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus...
Wait, Teresa? Wait, oh, because Teresa got, like, she merged with a succubi thing. I'm going to choose to believe that interpretation and not that Teresa was lusting for her brother. Orthrus... Was Orthrus the dogs?
Obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me. How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see.
Wait. Okay. There is another soul, well, sort of, in Velvet, and it's Ceres, her Mukluk sister, the first Naughton demon that she ate with her arm. I wonder if the despair comes from her.
Would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her brother to do it.
If that's true, gathering all the Therians served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type of malevolence Inominat needs, it must not be something one can find overnight.
Right. We need to attack while there's still time. Indeed. Yet...
Is something troubling you?
Yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
I'm not sure who she's referring to. I mean, top exorcist makes me think of like Malchior and Shigure. I don't know if that's what she meant though.
Scout...
Oh wait, this is all messed
If
up.
I'm in this, I'm in.
Oh, can't a witch get a little down to...
Sugar Ray. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Stupid. I need to go south and then east. Alright, hold on. So we just did a lot of talking. Let's save the game. And... over this way. I think we're gonna find out that there's an extra soul in Velvet that she didn't know about. Maybe from eating Ceres, and that's where the second purity thing is coming from.
Looks like you're raring to go, eh, Laphicette? Just don't be too eager to help, okay? You've got a bad habit of trying to play the good guy.
Oh no, I'm not a good guy. I'm a selfish, wicked little boy.
Is that so?
What?
But if you acknowledge your own selfishness, then it's something you've chosen for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Then we have that in common. Now, all that's left is to follow your own creed. Only that.
Besides, I'm a demon. Even if you were the worst of the worst, I'd be like, cool.
Thanks, Awesome. Thanks, Rokuro.
Cool.
Velvet. Don't give up on Laphicette just yet, okay?
So, you were eavesdropping on us at the inn.
Heavens! I never knew a praetor to be so utterly shameless!
All right, I was. But that's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is...
I know. No matter how selfish you are, like...
Right here, Magalu could be like, oh my gosh, Eleanor the Exorcist was spying on children when they got out of the bath. Call the police.
Life's empty without anyone to share it with.
Correct.
She's got a point.
More than anything, I don't want to give up. Not on myself.
Let's save again. I'm not sure if the boss fight is right here or if it's further away.
What is all this?
Oh, calm down. It's just steam.
Really? Oh, I get it. Mount Killerhouse is melting the
Some
bottom of the
arcade
glacier.
nerd?
Of course, of course. The heat and the cold are engaged in a feudal war. Just like someone I know.
Why not worry about the path you're taking?
The path I'm taking? Oh, hot! Wait, beneath this ice?
Is boiling hot water.
How can you be so calm right now? One false step and we're poached!
Probably.
If you don't slip, you won't die.
For the Reaper, you're certainly optimistic.
Where's that famous apathy of yours today, Magilou?
Who cares about apathy? Especially when I got friends as depraved as you.
Aw, she did friends.
The sky. The snow. It's all red. So
This guy's like,
is a
I'm waiting my
scarlet
turn.
night.
Pretty strange, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's not like I'm happy about it or anything.
If you're worried about Laffy or Celica, you don't need to be. I was just wondering what makes the moon turn so red.
They say the crimson moon is...
That means that today is this Laphicette's birthday. Which means he's 6 years old. So he is beyond underage.
the gate to beyond, and is proof of humanity's sins.
A sign of sin, huh? Maybe the moon drinks up the innocent blood spilled by the wicked.
My, it would take a wicked mind indeed to come up with something like that.
Please, don't say such frightening things.
A scarlet night occurs whenever a full moon is in a certain position. The land and the moon pull at each other, and Earth Pulse energy spills into the sky, turning it red.
Yes, and the amount of power is said to create enough mana to affect even an Empyrean.
So that's why the ritual is done on a scarlet night.
But the world of humanity is violent, and the Earth Pulse is stained with all the blood spilled throughout history. So Rokuro's theory might have hit a little closer to the truth than expected.
Oh, a wild guess hits the mark.
Don't get used to it.
It sure does look grim, though.
Yeah.
How old is Velvet? I think she's like 16 or 17. Cause they mentioned she was like early teens when she got thrown into the prison for 3 years, and she's also mentioned she was not old enough to drink when they offered her a drink. She's okay, a lot of people are saying 19, so it's probably that.
That's the cave. I can feel a powerful Earth Pulse.
I can't use the board here.
It looks like we can reach the core from there.
It was 16 at the start, and then 3 years in prison. Okay. Wait, what the heck? I said I looted Glory? I don't know what that was. Items. Oh, it's a sash. Okay.
All right, Velvet. I think it's time you let us in on your plan for how we escape if and when the volcano erupts.
There is no plan.
Oh, what? If we awaken the elemental Empyreans, we're still toast!
I'm not going to die.
Well, I'm super happy for you. The rest of us.
I'm sure you'll all make it.
Don't you think you're being a bit blithe?
I doubt there'll be an eruption at all. We'll only be using the volcano's life spring to push souls into the Earth Pulse. I don't think that should have much of an impact on the volcano's activity itself.
She's like, good luck, have fun.
So, that's a load off.
Aye. But the ancients also say that when the 4 Empyreans awaken, there's a great shift in the earth. If they're angry about being roused from their slumber, I don't think a volcanic eruption is something we can rule out.
See? What did I tell you?
Really, I'm sure we'll be fine. If the volcano erupts, we'll just deal with it.
We'll just
Starting to
deal
sound
with
like
it.
Velvet.
You look sure of yourself, but I'm still nervous.
It may be best to write up a will. Eisen, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, but I'm using them.
That's enough. You already know how this will turn out, right?
Oh, so you figured that out.
It wasn't hard. Besides, it's not like you have anyone to give a will to.
Oof, way to cut to the quick.
She's like, you don't have any friends other than us. Stop acting like you do. Do like the people in Pompeii, except your face. Have you seen the pictures of that one guy that apparently, like, he got away from most of the volcano, and then, like, a single piece of debris, like, just nailed him in the head, and his head's, like, in the ground, and his feet are, like, up in the air. It's, like, the most Looney Tunes looking death I've ever seen.
Time to dish out spanking. We're all about to get a
Oh, come on, that got off. Pierce!
Yes, I know. I'm incredible.
There was one guy who decided to have some me time as his last action. It makes you wonder Like, did he know that, like, maybe he was just minded, you know, doing his thing in his own time, and then it happened, and, you know, he was indoors, heard some people yelling, he's like, why are they so loud? And